Hello, everybody. How are you? I hope you're well. There we go. Oh, on CNC Live, Jackson says, "Hey guys," for the first time. He's just slow at getting um talking. I was like that too. I talked, but not full sentences until I got put on Ritalin because we're so dang hyper and stuff. Within a week, I started talking full sentences. So, no, this is what my dad told me. So let's see about People magazine. Mom humiliated at water park after being told to stop nursing baby because of unwritten rule. What? Oh, I think I'm losing connection. I'm plugged in. I'm not supposed to be plugged in yet. It gets too heated. I'll wait a minute. Do 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 do. I want to go live at like 1:30. I'm like, no, too early. All right. Obviously, I'm not going to be losing connection. So I want to start over. Mom humiliated at water park after being told to stop nursing baby because of unwritten rule. Huh. Tiffany Francis was enjoying a day out with the family and friends at Rigby's Water World in Georgia when she decided to take her 11-month-old son to the lazy river. The sleepy infant was hungry and she began to nurse him as they floated around, only to be told to stop by a lifeguard who told her, "Ma'am, you can't breastfeed in the lazy river." I, I thought the guy was joking. Francis tells people of the situation. Then someone else came up to me and I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is for real." What's wrong with. Well, I don't see nothing wrong with it. Wow. Haley LeBlanc, you changed. And that's it.
It's done in Pennington.
It's not like she had both breasts out and one was just dangling there.
Your brain is incredibly complex. Every experience.
I was gonna make a sandwich with that cheese. It was left up with cheese. My brother took it. It's okay. I already ate one of my Pringles. Had cucumber and spinach for lunch, straight from the garden. Not all the spinach, just one. I took one big leaf and ate it. And he cut a cucumber in half and yum. Oh, and I just ate a nice cold, not quite a half a tomato. Yeah. Too hot outside with the heat index. It's like 100. I'm like, that's why my brother couldn't do everything. Outside, all the grass. I'm like, it's fine. I don't care if it's long. What's more important? His health. And that's it. His health. Okay, so I started the X's. No, I'm not starting the X's, the percent. One, two, three, 4, 5. Once I got the fish something. I started watching this one video when I was getting this live started. It's about my fake baby, it's called. I guess this was when I guess older women started getting a fake baby, is what they call it. Now, well, it's baby reborn, so it's a baby reborn through a doll or something. That's what the lady was saying. Anyway, hers started. She does it for a living now, but hers started when she got one through some website, and it did not look anything like the picture. So she bought paint and made it look like the picture, and discovered that she has a talent. And so now she makes them. So she goes shopping with one baby and says, "Would you like to buy a baby?" And they says, "Yeah, sure." And showed her the baby doll. The guy, the older gentleman, probably in the older 60s, maybe young 70s. He was interested in one, and there's nothing wrong with that. They couldn't believe it was a doll. And I said to my mom, I says, "I want one." She goes, "Well, that's creepy." But but she would have gotten warmed up to it. Hey, she got warmed up with Lady Gaga. She says, "You know what? I love her. You never know what she's going to be dressed as." I went, "See, I told you you'll stop loving her." I always liked her. I went, "Yeah, right. That's true, just like you love Tony Bennett." She didn't care for them. Don't. Nah, Mom, you're up there with Tony Bennett now. You gotta behave up there. Oh, it was funny. It was the week during what my mother passed away, and there was a thunder lightning storm or something. It says, "Whoa, this storm's hard." It says, "Yeah, that's what happens when my mother met up with Elvis." Everybody starts laughing. I says, "I had to say that. And the next severe thunderstorm or hurricane, yep, watch out." 6. Just did I dropped my diamond painting pen? No, I'm not gonna throw it for you. But I'll do this one. 1, 2, 3. Let's see if it's gonna rain or anything like that. A good thunderstorm. Oh gosh. No. Nothing all week. Ugh. I feel bad for people that can't handle the heat. Or they get really sick from the heat, like Danielle, my mom. One time she says, I know what I'm going to do. This one woman says, what? Because I told her, take a nice shower and get all, because there was people going to be walking around. This is the only time we dolled up in Riverbend. So she did that. It's the biggest mistake. Because when you guys dressed up, you wanted to look good for you. No, go put on your regular, even the hand-me-downs and raggedy clothes and feel comfortable. So we both went inside, but my mom says, I know what I'm doing. Everybody says, what? You'll see. She actually kept the clothes on because it was some of her old clothes, but it's the better ones of her old clothes. She turned that, the shower on and got in there, clothes and all, and then went outside. I went in the shower. I says, yeah, you almost buffed it. She almost went sliding. I did that once. Not sliding, but I came home from school. I was so sweaty. And the teacher said, since it's so hot, guys, go home, take a shower. Then after you're all washed up and everything, let the cold water go on you and go, ah. I went, And the kids started laughing because at one point I was lazy getting in the shower when I was a kid. They, talk to me and says it's the first thing you should do. If you don't like to do it in the morning, take your shower at night. Then you're all set. Oh, okay. So I didn't mind taking that at night. I just hate doing it in the morning. Because I used to forget. And I says, oh, we're out of shampoo. I need shampoo. I got to take a shower for school tomorrow. And my mom says, just use the bar soap. I went, no, you can't use bar soap in the hair. So she had to go out at 8 o'clock at night to get shampoo. She was gone an hour. I'm like, sorry, I got talking. I'm like, Mom, it's going to tell with soda. And then she hands me the bag. I'm like, Oh, I thought you forgot. So this day, take a shower and everything, all nice the next day. Oh, wait a minute. Sit down at the table. Here's me rushing. Well, you had to take a shower anyway. She goes, what? Tomorrow's Saturday. Dad's picking me up. Oh, crap. My mom went. I went, thank God the day before we did laundry at my Nana's house. Hey, Carol, how are ya? It was vacation time. It was a Sunday. No, it wasn't a Friday. It was a Sunday and my Saturday. Friday, we went after school, did all my laundry at my Nana's house, had supper, and oh my God, those bags were heavy. My mom wanted to stop. Nope, keep going, just keep going, keep going. And then we got home, right in the middle of the dining, we plopped it down. And I'm like, ugh. Thank God we had soda that day, man, because that's the day that we deserved it. Of course, we drink water too. We always did that. There's this one woman, she got this certain sculpt from a doll, uh, a professional doll maker, whatever you want to call it, baby reborn. And then she's seen something very similar, but you can tell it's cheaper made. Same thing on Amazon. And she's, oh, I would have been happy with this. And told her, says, oh, yeah. One company bought a mold and wanted to mass produce them, and for the people that couldn't afford mine, and she still get like 25% of it. I'm like, wow, she makes money. She says, oh, so in that case, cancel my doll then. I'll just buy this one. She was mad. Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh. I went, no, you. Oh my gosh. When I heard that, I'm like, no, she didn't do that. But she goes, ma'am, you already paid for it. It's already in the mail. She goes, oh, well, I guess I'm having two babies then. And when he got them in, they looked exactly the same. She couldn't tell them apart. So she was making extra money off of mass-produced doll. So she was buying those. Yes, she did paint him a little bit to make him look slightly better, and charge more money. But she knew, she caught on to her, and she says, if you don't refund my money, I will, call the authorities, because what you're doing is wrong. Then that wouldn't work. I don't think it's just not what she's doing is not illegal. Now, if she says, I'll tell everybody what you're doing. It was the exact same doll. Same material and everything. It wasn't like. Now, you can definitely tell between Anna Grace and the rest of the dolls. So you know I guess she's considered a real baby reborn. But there was someone out there that said they're fake. If they're just $100, under $100, they're fake. Because they really cost hundreds and hundreds of dollars. I mean, they're not fake, they're just cheaper. It was they are made cheaper. This little girl has like 30 baby reborns. She's not allowed to touch them. She just stands there and looks at them. Yeah. She's with her friend. Yeah. These are all my dolls. Oh, can we play with them? Oh, no, I'm not allowed to touch them. You like them? She goes, what good are they? I can't touch them. I heard that story. I'm like, oh. You gotta at least give her something to do, you know. My friend Tammy, when her daughter was little, she wanted to collect the Cabbage Patch Kids. And I talked her into just, can you get her one so she can actually play with one? She said, you know what, that's a good idea. So she did, but after a while, she took them all down and let her play with them. She just was thinking about what I said. It says, let her play with them. They're only dolls. do 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 do. I wish it was just poor. I remember one time it was so friggin' hot, and all of a sudden, because I knew they were coming, I didn't tell the kids outside. The kids said, Michelle, what do they say? I said, I'm not telling you. So they was running in the sprinkler, and all of a sudden they were wondering why they're getting really wet. Why are we getting really wet? I'm gonna look up. Yeah, it's pouring. They were so happy, but you seen the steam coming off of the earth. That's how hot it was, man. And then it just got cooler, and I was just sitting out there, and see the cats, the stray cats come out and just lay there on the sidewalk, enjoying the well, rolling on the back, enjoying the water. Even Ron looked out. Look at him. I said, Ron, this feels so good. Whose cat is this? A stray cat, because when they're told they can't keep him here, they open the door and they put the cat out. He goes, if I ever see that happen, I'm going to evict him straight. And he put out a notice. If I catch who has abandoned their animals, you will be reported and evicted on the spot. Of course, you have to give 10 days. He said back then, he says, we need cameras here. said to him, yes. Yeah, we do. But they don't want to do it yet. I says, well, when the time's right, I guess. Weiner got them to do it. Sorry, Weiner got them to do it. But he got fired because he cut down all the trees. He was only supposed to cut down a few. Yeah. And I nearly broke my ankle on some roots. They were supposed to just add dirt on it. Later on in the day, I was walking Arena. I'm like, she's looking all around. That was her favorite tree. I told the maintenance man, I said, what did you do? Says he had to cut down because you almost got hurt. All you had to do was fix the roots. You didn't have to take down a beautiful tree like that. And it was a young tree. So when I went to pay rent, I told Weiner, I mean, why did you take that tree down? But he said you tripped and nearly broke your ankle. Well, yeah. All you had to do was add dirt on top of the roots. The root exposed. It's not good. I said so. Next time, do something like, let's see, what's the word? Communicate with your people. I didn't have that much patience with Arena walking. Come on, Arena. Come on. Come on. She was just. So the standard is someone says, here's a tip when you have a dog walking dog. Don't rush them because then they won't do nothing. I went, gotcha. There's this one woman. She lived. There was this, a warehouse on fire. It was empty, but it was full, still full of those stuff that they used to manufacture. Someone started a fire in there, and no one's seen anybody or was willing to say who did it. And she lived quite a ways away. She was not in no danger at all. And the cops just walked in her house and said, "Let's go." She was, "Who are you and what are you doing in my house?" So everybody's getting convicted. It was a big fire. I went, "Yeah, that's 4 blocks away from me. I'm not in no danger and I'm not leaving," the lady said. Says, "Well, then we'll arrest you." So she called the cops and told them, "Didn't make me leave." All of a sudden on the things is stop making people leave if they're not in the 1 block radius all around there. Then don't make them leave. If they don't want to leave, let it be. Oh, question mark. I couldn't remember. There's one down here. Here we go. I'm like, that is ridiculous. I really think they said that thing about arresting her to scare her. But I was taking the dog out yesterday at some point, and I noticed a hornet was stuck between the 2 doors. I'm like, "Oof, that guy must be really hot." I said, "Oh, I'm sorry," and I opened the door and he flew right out. As if to say, "Thank God." But he lands on me, he's dead. More percentages. It's okay. I'll get them. There's two right there. I seen another one somewhere. We're having stuffed chicken tonight. Yes. Okie dokie. I knew there was another question mark. I just couldn't remember where I seen it, so I moved on. Thought there was a single percentage. Okie dokie. I'll find it eventually. Go! Ivy, it's okay. So if I find, oh, I meant to get the question mark. So you just get the canister out, and you get that one out. There you go. That dog was sound asleep, and then all of a sudden, I like to watch the gender reveals, and there's this there's this one with his two little girls, and they said the gender, and the oldest one started crying and laughed, and the little one kept just like that. You happy? Yeah. You know, she's a younger one, and she's a chubby one, and she likes her sweets. So she was really happy. I don't even know she realized what was going on, that it was a gender reveal. And my mom first heard about the words a gender reveal. What does that mean? They found a gender of the baby. What's that? I'm like, well, they're not gonna say a sex reveal. That's a little inappropriate. Oh yeah, they have to say gender now. Yeah, sex is an action verb, you know. It's not I guess a noun no more. What was it? Or they because when me growing up, just the what's the sex of the baby? And the teacher looked at me and said, "Don't you ever say that word again." I'm like, what did I say wrong? I was like, okay, what's the baby? Oh, it's a girl. Yay. She was the teacher. Oh, I'm like, what? I mean, I was in second grade then. I was in the second grade. What do you think I was talking about? Boy, I got yelled at that day, talking back at her. Ivy, what's wrong, sweetheart? Come here, baby. What's wrong? She's walking. Is she like sleepwalking? You okay? Thank you for protecting me. I think she was really sleeping. She was barking. She walked right around my cedar chest that we use as a coffee table. Went right back to her bed. But when she did that, I do this. I go to the security camera. So I check out front first. I go, click on that. Nobody there. They go in the back. Nope, nobody there. And I look at the side. Nobody there. It looks like he trimmed the bush, thank God. Wow, I see what the clouds look like. Look at that. Look at those clouds. That's wild. Tornado! No, really. I remember one time I said my address. And they were only doing it to protect me. I said, you know how many people I sent the website link when we got the house? You want to see my house? Here's the link. I put it right in my chat several times. People know my address by now. Well, they probably won't remember it. Finally. I haven't used this one in a while. It was a drop of paint that was stuck on. I had to see if I missed comments. You know how sometimes that happens. Mm. Now it says no messages. It don't even show Carol's. Oh boy. It does that sometimes. They'll get rid of everybody's messages. I'm like, wait, what? Nope. That's okay. Remember this one woman, she got rid of her dog really quick when this happened. Um, the dog was sleeping but standing up, growling, and the husband tried to tell her, "Don't touch him. He has dreams like that. You can't touch him. He'll bite you." Nah, he won't bite me. I'm his mama. He bit her. He realized what happened, and he like went off scared, and near the father went behind him, and she says, "That's it. He's out. He bit me once. He's out." He goes, "Well, then I'm out too. I told you not to touch him." He, the dog had nightmares. That's why, just like that dog was on the internet. They had to make him a helmet. Of course, people thought it was funny. I didn't find it funny. When I know someone will think it's funny, but when he's sleeping and he gets up and runs and he goes right into the wall, he can get seriously injured. If you're a cat lover, imagine your cat doing that and then having a seizure because it has head injuries, and then it passes away. I'm like, it could happen. So they put that on, a little helmet on him, and when he sleeps. This other woman had to do that with her dog because, yeah, he used to, man, I don't know, run full force into the wall, harder than this other dog that was on the internet. But people started laughing about it, and I put down this picture of your animal doing that, getting a head injury, and passing away. Well, what would you do? And there was a lot of apologies. And then those comments were taken down. I wonder if on the channel Now I'm Known, the girl, they call him Daddy. I'm like, I'm wondering if they're gonna go back with their parents eventually, or is he gonna adopt them? Hmm. No. This woman, her foster kids called her auntie, unless they're gonna be like long term or something. Because she's taking care of this baby, and when she had to go to court to get long. She had to go to court to get long term to put on for a long term, not long term custody, not custody, but long term foster parent. That's what I meant to say. So the baby wouldn't be handed off. So long term, that means the judges how long? Affinity. Just okay. So until either adoption or they go back with the mother and father. Yeah. This baby, when they start talking, they call me mommy. She was little. Let it go. Let it be. And when she's older, he says, I'm your foster mother, really, and stuff like that. Always talk about adoption in front of the baby. Then he'll pick it up or she'll pick it up. And that's what they did. Yeah, and the girl that I knew, that the kids called her auntie, her son kept calling her auntie. And he looks at, okay, it's been 2 years since I adopted you. Sorry, mommy. I'm sorry. He says, I'm sorry, mommy, 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 mommy. He kept saying it like that. 63. Someone has to stop talking to me. It's been like this for far too long. And how some people just lurk these days. Just because there's some people come. Shut up, Michelle. That's why sometimes I don't stay on that long. Because I'm talking and talking and talking. Is anybody listening? I don't know. They could have put messages. I'm listening. Well, I know one person's listening. They could like put my live stream on and leave the room and go do something. I know someone that does that, and I'm like, why, you don't like to watch my lives? Yeah, sure. I mean, do you watch them all? Yeah. Tell me about one of them. I can't remember offhand now. I'm like, yep. Well, I can't either. So, but I gave it benefit of the doubt. I'm like, Oh, and Catchy just typed, I do. I'm like, I do what? That is so weird. I'm talking about who actually listens to me. And she goes, I do. I'm like, what? Maybe catch these listens. She responded to one of my tweets about her. I said she's beautiful and don't let anybody tell her different. Oh, you're a sweetheart. Now, guys, if I don't respond to your message, don't get mad, but sometimes my iPad with the Wi-Fi, I almost said Wi-Fi, sometimes it stops. Now, Keely does this once in a while. Is your iPad having a hissy fit again? So I know right away to fix it. I'm gonna try to make those tater tots myself. Yep. I think what you do is you make the tots to begin with. You make them really crispy too. Really, theirs is really crispy. Then you put it. We have a nice big cooking sheet cooking sheet that cooking pan that we can do it in. We can make a mega something big and just cut it right in the middle. Yep. Then you put the cheese all over it, and bacon or chicken, then drizzle it with ranch all over it. Oh yeah. What's his baby reborn opening? And it wasn't a title that it wasn't a good one. Was I don't see it as a bad. It could be fixed, but she asked the person that was selling the doll, "Do you smoke?" And she goes, "No." There was a smoke smell to everything. One thing she threw out, um, when you do since like clothing with the baby, you're supposed to send new stuff, or I there's this one lady that goes out when she gets a whole bunch of new clothes or no hand me downs or anything, because when you're giving it to someone, you want new stuff. You save the hand me downs for yourself. She got one time bought out this baby store because everything must go. So I'll take everything. So she hung them up like a store in the house, and if it's a girl a certain age, two outfits and two pajamas and an outfit to wear. That's how she does it. If anything looks like stretched out or anything, don't give it to them. This one a garment, it was all stretched out. I'm like, that looks like it's for a 1-year-old. And it reeked of a smoke, so she threw that away. I don't blame her. Ugh. Even the baby smelled like cigarette smoke. Everything had to be washed. I'm like, you don't do that. No, when my sister brought the bed over to my dad's house for me, I was still in the room, the sunroom, which I didn't mind one bit, but I had no privacy. I had funny told James, I mean, if you can think of something. Just I'll think, yeah, I'll see what I can do. But she brought over the bed and the big fishy pillow. I had a ask Dad get some Febreze. Yeah, that pillow reeked of smoke. The bed as well. So I put that bed together. I says I need Febreze on this stuff. So I used his up, and I says you need. Cause they went out to do a shop, and I'm not. I have to spray this sucker down. So I stood it up against, I think, against the wall or something, and I sprayed it down with stuff and air freshener on top of that, and the bed was fine after that. And the fishy pillow, I just kept spraying it every now and then. A few tries, like maybe 3 times, then it was gone. I told her about it. She goes, no one smoked in there. There's no offense. Someone had to, because it did smell like smoke. Because people picked on me about that too. Yeah, they picked on me about that too. I said, I don't smoke, my mom does. Yeah, right. The teacher says, well, you should leave her alone. The next person that harasses her will get sent to the principal's office. And what I learned, don't laugh at that. One time my hair was aggravating me. And a teacher says, well, I did one time. I put my hair in a ponytail. No, she gathered her hair in the back. Or a friend did, and held it tight, brought it to the side, and she just followed where the hair went, and she cut it a good chunk of her hair off. I'm like, ooh, can someone help me here? I don't see nothing. So someone helped me, and I cut off a good 6 inches off my hair. My mom said, what'd you do? Oh, I cut my own hair. I was sick of it. No, I wasn't in school. No, I wasn't in school, but a teacher told me that, but someone that I hung out with, I just, I want to cut some of my hair off. She's okay, so I did it. She got it in the back, hold it tight. So bring it to the left and just keep it like that. I fanned it out and I cut exactly how the hair fell in my hand. And she straightened it out. So if it was uneven, she got the comb. And I said, just bring it down, just cut it as straight as possible. She was, I never cut hair before. I went, you're doing just fine. And she did do fine. She straightened it out pretty good. It wasn't that uneven anyway. She was, is it straight? Or I think so. My mom went, what did you do? I says, I cut my hair. Is it straight? She goes, yeah, it is actually. Well, that's a good job. Yep. Okay. I just realized something. This paper on the right is not on there evenly. Because if you can see, that's one over and that's... It's okay, it's no big deal. There we go. No, it needs 5. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for today. I'll see you either later or tomorrow. Peace out.